tried his game, and I wanted to show you a very simple way to vent the smoke that's in your house. When you're constructing in Valheim, you're going to get smoke from fires, and it will cause damage and generally cause problems if it smokes up your entire house. So you need a way to vent it. Now, there's a couple of simple ways that we have been experimenting with, but this is something that kind of keeps the flavor and the look that we're going for, while also having this gap. So this is an example of what we're going to end up with. This roof here that I'm standing on, you may already have figured this out because I can stand on it without sliding. This is the 26-degree roof, and up here is an example of where this finishes off in a typical sealed roof. We have the cross, I don't know what this is called, thatch roof ridge across the top here. But in order to get a gap, we're going to actually utilize these beams. And I've set it up on this side here. It's possible you can do a gap of greater than 2, but I've just set up for a gap of 2. So let me show you how that's done. We're going to use these here, and I go down about to this height here. 2 across, 2 across, 2 across. And you can see that continues here. I've completed it on this side where we go to the wood roof cross 45 degrees. So we're using a 45-degree wood beam with a 45-degree wood roof cross. And if you target that, should put that very easily right up top. This gives you the support that you need so that you can continue to build out without any difficulties. Once you have that, you're going to be looking for the thatch roof 45-degree building piece, and you want to add, actually, my apologies, you could use that, but I like to have the ridge, so I'm going to use the ridge here and add that in there. And we could add it here, but I'm not going to. I like the look of the double crosses, even though they're not actually the same. One is the 26-degree, one is the 45. I think it's 45. And we just build this across. And you can see, when I went to place that, it was orange. It still is. This one here is red. It doesn't matter as long as it stays. For stability, if you're going to continue to build up, you would want a better color than red. But this is green, which is pretty good. I don't know why it turned yellow there and now orange, but it did. So that's the top. That will keep the rain out. Now I can destroy these pieces underneath, these crossbars. So what led to this? I built the system in the middle as it was to vent. We had a hole in the middle, and there's 2 holes in the sides of the building to vent as well, which I'll show you right now. There's a hole there, and there's one on the other side. It doesn't have this cover because this is our stairway system up to the roofs where we have our beehives. So I was trying to keep it so I could build on the inside. I'm going to show you now. I could build on the inside and not be swimming around a whole bunch of smoke. You can see here we're building a platform in the middle, and as we build up, this smoke was rising and going across the top. It was going out the hole and across the top. So this was my experiment to try to prevent it. Just put a physical block in the way, and I was like, that doesn't quite look as nice as I'd like. It's a little So I can now legitimately get rid of that, because any smoke that comes out of, well, anything will just go up and be free to escape at the top. I should probably go up and collect that wood there. But that's pretty much it. A very simple system using the 26-degree thatch roof up till the very top. Instead of sealing it, use a 45-degree beam on both sides, a 45-degree X to bring them together, and then a 45-degree cross beam thatch roof, or whatever this is called, and you've got it. You've got the gap you need, you've got the rain cover you need. So that's pretty much it. Fairly simple, fairly easy to do, and should work with any roof that you can support to the middle. One of the benefits is, though, you don't really need this centerpiece. Maybe you don't have the best strength there for whatever reason. In this case, your strength is coming off of the piece on this side, so it may work for you even if you can't quite get the middle piece to work, because you're adding a base structure from over here. It is two pieces, though. Whatever the strength of this is a piece coming off of that, and then a second piece. So it may or may not work, but worth checking out if you like the look, if you like the simplicity of it, and if you'd like to have a good way to vent your smoke. That's it for now. If you guys have any other questions or comments or things you want to see or play or have us experiment with, by all means leave a comment below, and we'll be happy to get back to you and play some games.